Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and I am blowing all my money today on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Going to buy that pass I mentioned in the last episode I didn't have enough money to get. So let's go see what that does for us. It's a membership card. Go down to the bottom of our list here, and we can enjoy ourselves doing whatever it is down here. Fumbling around in the dark, running into invisible walls, of course. The King Pub. King's Game. Nah, that's a different game with a 4 in the title. It'll be showtime shortly. If we enjoy the show, please remember to be generous with the tips. Okay, and we're walking by ourselves now. Now let's see what all the fuss was about. Okay, everything's pink. Oh boy. Look at him go. It's quite the stage show. Oh, hey, alright, Cecil. Well, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's like, never mind the fact that your girlfriend's kidnapped, but, maybe this is the best time to do something like this, is when she's not around. It's all the guys in the party here. It's kind of like The Hangover, I guess. There's 4 guys, and only without the alcohol and the waking up the next morning, and I don't know where I'm going with that. Okay, it's like, hey, where'd they all go? I paid 10,000 gil for that. Literally, that's pretty much everything to it. And then you got a jealous old guy here. You'd think this place would be packed with more people, but I guess, the membership cards don't come cheap. You come over here, there's nothing in these chests. And we're in the dressing room. And that's it. That's literally everything there is to do here. It is an utter waste of money. In fact, I think I might even undo this and just restart my save state from before I started recording. But alright guys, I will meet you outside the town. Okay, so let's just pretend that didn't happen. Alrighty, so in between episodes, I did a little bit of level grinding and some gil farming. I got Cecil up to level 22. It's not quite as high as I could have him be, but I think that'll be good enough. And I picked up some gear. Went back to Baron and bought a couple bandanas and a couple Kenpo robes. And let's see, what else did I get? So that's pretty much what Cecil and Sid will be wearing, armor-wise, along with the ruby rings in the coming dungeon, because we cannot equip metal equipment because of the magnetic or gravitational field. So let's head over this way to Chocobo Forest. And we somehow avoided all battles. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. I was going to showcase some encounters, but oh well. Never mind. If you want a fat chocobo, that 4 square spot over there is where you can find him. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, all my HP and MP are full. Otherwise, I would have used the white chocobo to replenish my MP. So you don't even have to use inns around here. You just have to be close enough to get to the white chocobo to replenish your MP, and you can just use cure spells to recover. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoops. Apparently that's an exit. My mistake. But yeah, we have black chocobos in this forest, along with the usual yellow and white ones. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. We got 2 more vegetables. Alright, I think that's all the vegetables you can find. I don't think there's anything in any of these grassy patches. Guess they figured that was too obvious. Alright, come on, Black Chocobo. Hey, come back. Got him! Alright, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. They're very elusive, but we are flying! This is the very first instance of the Black Chocobo in the Final Fantasy series. They can't fly over mountains like in, unlike in Final Fantasy V. But this is also the only time you actually use them. Okay, I want to line myself up pretty well. Okay. Yeah, you can't land the Black Chocobo here because your sprite's not in the forest. But alright, I'm going to change up my equipment real quick. I will see you guys in just a sec. Okay. So let's head on in. The Cave of Power. Are you playing with power? Nah. Oh. The gravity here is so strong, we won't be able to move if we wear metallic armor. My claws appear to be alright. Don't worry, we still have my magic. Alrighty, so basically, if you have anything metal equipped when you enter a battle, you will be paralyzed in an incurable state. And if all 4 party members have metal equipment and you enter you enter a battle, it's instant game over. So you definitely want to change your equipment. I have Sid equipped with his default mallet. It's a wooden hammer, basically. I gave him a bandana and a Kempo robe and a ruby ring. That's why you want to hang on to those. Tella, the only thing I had to change was his arm gear, so I gave him a ruby ring as well. It's the only non-metal arm gear we have. The apparition rod is fine, and it's going to be pretty useful. Cecil, he is equipped with holy arrows for attacking. There are some enemies here that are weak to holy elemental attacks, or projectiles, one or the other. And he also has a bandana and Kempo robe and ruby ring. And Young, the only thing I had to change for him is the ruby ring. I gave him the flame claws and the ice claw because there are some enemies weak to flame attacks here. Not so much ice claw, but there aren't really any cases coming up for a little while where the thunder claw will be useful. It's worth hanging on to for later down the road, but for now, flame and ice will be fine. And he already had the bandana and Kempo robes. So let's progress into the cave. And we have Kate Sifs. Okay, we want to be very careful with these guys. I'm actually going to have everybody defend until Tella's turn. Because these guys, if you leave them by themselves, they have an attack called Blaster, which can instant kill whoever it hits, regardless of HP. And we just turned them into pigs, so that is no longer an issue. And they are weak to holy elemental attacks, so that was enough to kill them in one shot. But yeah, if we wait here long enough, the Kate Sif will probably attempt to use Blaster, and it will fail. So we were in good shape there. We got a little bit of experience. Nothing to really get excited about. A Kuar Whisker. I believe that causes instant death if you use it as an item. Not the, I don't know how reliable it actually is. I've never actually bothered using them. You can sell it for about maybe 500 gil, something like that. So not too bad. And we have a treasure chest over here. A high potion. Alright, just more Kate Sifs. And this time we have an ogre that joined them. Alright, the ogre is susceptible to mini. So you can actually shrink them down to tiny size, but I'm going to have Tella use the apparition rod on the Kate Sifs again. Then I'll take care of them. Oh, didn't work out so well. Okay, I'll just kick. I might be able to get rid of that top Kate Sif that way. And Sid's getting beat up. Yeah, that's one Kate Sif down. Did a little bit of damage on everything else. So if Cecil comes up short on damage on that crap, never mind. Oh well. Let's do a little bit of healing with Tella. Yeah, Tella's effectiveness with his spells isn't that great. His stats are pretty low compared to Palom and Porum. And I think the Apparition Rod only increases black magic power anyway. I forget for sure. But yeah. In case you're wondering why I'm using Cure 1 instead of Cure 2, it's because it costs only 3 MP, while Cure 2 is like 9, and just recasting Cure 1 over and over does more healing as a whole than doing like one Cure 2 cast. So it's, you know, it's just being conservative with my MP basically. Just took out some more Kate Sif turned pigs. And we have another new enemy, the Mind Flayer. These are also susceptible to Piggy, and you can also get a very, very rare drop. These are actually can be used as a summon monster. Oop, I didn't even get to use the Apparition Rod. So later on in the game, if you get another summoner in the party, if you get their rare drop, you can use that as an item when that character's in the party, and they can summon the Mind Flayer. I don't know. I've never gotten it before. All the times I played the game. Unicorn Horn. Don't really care much for that. I'll probably sell that one too. But they can. I have no idea what they do. They probably do the Mind Blast attack, which works exactly as the same as the blue magic spell in Final Fantasy V. It causes paralysis and HP sap. It just doesn't do any direct damage when it hits. Alright, we're in the next basement level. Okay, we have a chest over this way. I'm gonna get that first. Got an Ether. Now let's head up this way. Geez, we have some bodies of some of the fallen soldiers or warriors that probably came to try to get the Earth Crystal back, or tried to defeat the Dark Elf, whatever, and just couldn't handle the weight of their armor, I guess. We have a couple more chests in this room here. Got another Ether for replenishing Tella's MP if you're using high-level spells, I guess. And a couple more Mind Flayers. Didn't get anything special from them. So moving on. Jeez. Young's getting a little bit low on his HP, so let's do a little quick healing. Yeah, and a lot of my past playthroughs of the game, I did a lot of running when I'd go through this dungeon. That's good enough for now. I used to just avoid the battles as much as I could because I didn't have my high-end gear and everything. But, you know, if you have the right setup, it's not so bad. Now we have some new enemies. Twin snakes, which you can fight outside in the forest. And a Hieropatra, which is weak to holy attacks. See, we already took that out. These twin snakes have really low HP, and I guess they're weak against fire or ice. That was probably ice. But yeah, even that attack was enough to finish it. They have less than 150 HP, I think. So that was easy. And we have ourselves a save point. Let's see, do I need to use a tent? Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I will save, though. Just to be on the safe side. Well, I got some poison arrows from that. I probably won't ever use them, but it's good to... Alrighty, let's do just a little bit more healing. Sid back up on his feet, patch up Tella a little bit. Alrighty. Let's get going. Whoops. Don't want to go there. And we have a treasure room. This kind of reminds me of a room in Final Fantasy I, the ruined castle, where you have to take the stolen crown to. Just the layout, just the way the chests are laid out, and you have this one little torch there. I don't know, every time I look at that I think of Final Fantasy I. I don't even know if that's an accurate comparison or not. There aren't any more treasures in this part of the dungeon, so just head up this center path and into this door. And we have a chest up here. with the Fairy Claw. Alright, that's pretty useful. We finally got a new piece of weapon gear for Young. Okay, I'm going to replace the Ice Claw with the Fairy Claw. It does like quadruple damage, I think, on giant type enemies like the ogres. So I'll be able to make short work of those guys next time I find them. Then we have another new enemy, or a couple new enemies, Draculady and the Face Bats. Draculady is weak against projectiles and holy arrows, and also fire. The Face Bats, they're weak against projectiles, but not much else. And they have the Blood Suck attack, which works like the vampire blue magic spell in other Final Fantasy games, like 5. It basically does a little bit of damage and then HP sap on top of that. Kind of like the way the bio spell works. And they cast it a lot. You fight a large group of these bats, you know, you'll spend like a minute just watching them suck your HP over and over and over again. It gets a little old. Alright, Cecil gained a level. It's always nice. Level grinding is great. Yeah, kinda, I guess. Alrighty. If you go to the right, there's a save point, but I'm gonna get this chest way around here first. You don't want to go through this door right here just yet without saving, because that's where the Dark Elf is. Some more Draculadies. That time there was 2 of them in the battle. An emergency exit, so we can just leave this place if we don't want to fight your way out. Just more Draculadies and bats. Alright, I guess this will be a good chance to show off the Fairy Claw in action. Look at that damage. And that's when he's in the back row too, the enemy that is. Alright, I'll let Tella turn those Kate Sifs into pigs. Yeah, you can multi-target using the Apparition Rod. Alright. Blast the ogre in the back row there. I'll have Sid take out the pigs. The pig sifs. Sure, I'll have Tella do some healing. He's not doing much else. Look at that. 1,000 HP damage. And the enemy was in the back row. Imagine how much damage he could do when the guy's in the front. And you can't do your blaster. No instant death for you. And no levels up or anything like that. Moving on. Alrighty. Got another save point. We definitely want to rest up here. Alright, I'll use a tent off camera and I will be right back. Alrighty. So we're all rested up and everything. I'll go ahead and save real quick. Moving on. All that's left. Oh, that one actually dropped a bandana from that fight. Huh. A little late in the dungeon for me to take advantage of it. Alright, we're in the crystal room. Alright, Dark Elf. Alright, it's time for the showdown. Let's get that crystal back.
You made it here, but you cannot take back the Crystal of Earth. You can't stand up to my magic with equipment like that.
So Cecil, leave this to us. And it's boss time against the Dark Elf. Alright, let's take this guy on. I mean, we may not have our metal equipment, but we can still fight him. We should be able to defeat him. Alright, Tella, blast him at Fire 3.
Fools, I will kill you now.
Oh crap, Fire 2. Wait, what? Oh, Bolt. Oh, great, he's comboing his magic spells. And Ice 2. Holy crap, Tella. So much for that. Tornado, oh crap. I'm down to single digits. Not cool, man, not cool. It's hopeless. How are we going to be able to defeat him? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV.